What about it, YouTube? Look, Noahide laws mean the death to Christians, to real Christians. Noahide laws are being signed off on every year on this thing called Education Day by all the presidents going back, I think, 2 decades. Look it up. I'll leave links in the description, okay? You need to do your own research on some stuff, okay? But I'm here to tell you, Education Day, Noahide laws are God's enemies' prime move towards ending the influence and control of God over His creation and over the lives of His believers on this planet. Okay, this is a way to snuff God out. This is one of the tenets of God's enemy is to, one is to physically take over all of God's creation by terraforming, controlling weather, controlling genetics, controlling life, and the other is to control the minds, which is that you'll worship and believe in only Jews and only them to lead you to God's kingdom. This is complete heresy. I could show you a million times over how this is God's enemy working hard in the end times, the spiritual battle coming out on the physical plane and culminating into the Noahide laws. Whatever you've been worried about before, okay, whether it was New World Order, Masons, aliens, Nephilim, Russians, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're worried about before, what is really a threat to you is every year the president signs off on Education Day, Noahide laws. 7 laws with hundreds of bylaws, all controlled by a phony group calling themselves a new Sanhedrin, and going up before these Jewish judges who are going to decide whether you get beheaded or not, with number 1 law saying that idol worship is death penalty beheading. Idol worship is worshiping Jesus, loving Jesus, claiming Jesus as your Savior and your Lord and the Christ. This will get Christians beheaded. This is being signed off on every year by presidents of the United States, Democrat, Republican. This is what people need to know. This is what needs to be discussed. Dr. Michael Brown, this is what needs to be discussed in detail. There are rabbis saying right now how the way we're going to sell it, and I see the effectiveness of it, is we've got all of these Christians who have this empathy and who have been taught that this poor group who's been persecuted throughout all these years, how they're untouchable, how part of prophecy is that they are allowed to not be criticized, they are allowed to be left alone, and that this is the heresy, that Jesus, because he was Jewish, is the message to Christians going forward is that Jesus is a Jew. Therefore, if you're going to worship a Jew, you need to worship all Jews as if they were Jesus. Should be obvious heresy, should be obvious red flags, should be, and everyone else gets executed. These are the people who reject Jesus. Let's get that straight. This is the group who rejects Jesus, saying that because Jesus was a Jew, you need to love them as if they were Jesus themselves. This is the most important thing that people get figured out right now. This is what is going to affect your future. You're going to be put in a position of either accepting Jews or accepting Jesus. What are you going to choose? Dr. Michael Brown will not have an honest discussion about it. You're going to have to decide. I'm gonna put links so you can do your own research, and I mean to help you in your search for good information. Okay, but I can't do it all in a little video. But know this: Christians are in danger of Noahide laws. Christians are in danger of heretics like Michael Brown. That's it. God bless you.